we orchestrated scenarios that are bigger, much bigger than Hollywood, with the involvement of armies, with the intelligence, and nobody knew that we were just basically fooling terrorists and creating my public image to allow me actually penetrate and infiltrate the terrorist organizations.
For example, I read that they actually arrested you so you wouldn't be, so that Hamas wouldn't suspect that you were involved. They actually arrested you and brought you to prison. And as I understand it, the organizations and the Shin Bet or the police who arrested you had no idea that you were a double agent. No, it was very carefully kept. How many people knew that you were the Green Prince? How many people knew?
Less than a handful of people.
Really? Yeah.
Yes. Even when the big reports went on Yasser Arafat, the Israeli prime minister, even the prime minister had no clue who brought the information. The head of the Shin Bet knew about my existence for sure, because I received lots of, gratitude and thanks for the things that I was doing. And in fact, at some point, the head of the Shin Bet was against my involvement too much. His command was, you need to let this guy slow down, because if he does not slow down, he's going to get caught, he's going to get killed. And the amount of protection actually that the Shin Bet had on me, I would say, I didn't know at that time, but now I know that it was around the clock. I thought they were exaggerating, but it was around the clock, because the amount of information that I had on the operation and logistics and how things were done now became the government's secret. I became the secret. And if I get caught and reveal that, if they don't rescue me in time, it could be devastating for the operation. So they had to actually put me under protection at all time. With that said, the army should know about my existence. Shouldn't know.
So
know
they arrested you. They thought you were a criminal, right?
Yes. When they tell the army, we are about to arrest a terrorist, and that's it.
Yep.
Many times I got stopped by the IDF by accident or by the police. They harassed me, they humiliated me, whatever it is, they interrogated me. I remember one time I had a device on me. And the devices, of course, they're not like the FBI you see in the movie. It's not like wire stuff. The Israeli intelligence has like a lot more sophistication when it comes to that. So even if you get stopped by the police or by the army, they cannot find it. But they could listen to the interrogation. What are you doing here? Why are you going into Israel? Why did you jump the fence? Because as you see, they could have arranged for the army to open the gate or to open the checkpoint. But then how come?
Expose you.
How come I'm crossing the checkpoint freely, and there are other Palestinians? And there is the IDF. They could maybe see me on TV next to my father. How come, like, the son of a top Hamas leader just traveling freely through the checkpoint? So
you didn't.
So we couldn't.
Yeah.
So what I do, I was supposed to sometimes do the impossible, like cutting the fence with a metal cutter and infiltrating into Israel. And I say, guys, this is too dangerous. You know what? If they catch me, they will kill me.
Right.
And they say, no, we are watching that there is no like vehicle in the area. So I would cut the fence. I would infiltrate. And I would go, let's say, 1 or 2 miles on foot into the Israeli territory. And then there would be like the wrong police vehicle. And I would get stopped. Now I'm infiltrating. But I have device on me. The other end, the Shin Bet can listen to everything. But they cannot interfere right away. So they have to let like things take their course where, now the border police would call the Shin Bet and say, hey, we've got this guy infiltrating. This is his ID number. What are we supposed to do with him? So they would just like, okay, send him back. Okay, and this is how complicated the situation was. It was never easy, and they had to protect me from even other Shin Bet agents, other Arabs working for the Shin Bet. I never met any Arab working for the Shin Bet.